You know, the helicopter was incredible. I mean, they flew in this gunship.
Like it'll stop your heart.
Marty Maleshy, the stunt coordinator of the show, is responsible for the overall action.
All the gun battles have certain elements of high action. You know, guys getting shot out of jeeps, making around corners, and barrels blowing up. A lot of running around and shooting and hand-to-hand techniques and then explosions. No real death-defying things, but any of them can hurt you. This show's a constant.
This type of movie is just so perfect for him because he's got such a sense of the combative aspects, you know, in the stunt action, which is in explosions and squibs and movement and water stuff and underwater and everything. He is kind of a seal in his own right because any environment that has gags in it, he can pull off.
Well, I've been in the business about 30 years, and I've done a little bit of everything. And with Jeff Moldovan, our fight choreographer, with his weapons, takedowns, and self-defense courses, we've developed systems that work really well in movies and TV, and it's all combat, military-orientated.
My job entails training the guys in what we call CQB, close quarter battle, teaching the guys how to fight with knives, fight silently, how to stalk sentries. A sentry is a guard. He could be on a patrol or, you know, last man in line. It's just basically taking out an opportunistic target in a very quiet, lethal way without creating attention. The techniques used in this movie come pretty much from a ninjutsu background.
It's beats, it's dancing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Jeff is foremost a self-defense teacher. Movies are secondary. So this guy's life is about the actual art form, the actual, you know, practical movements. So when you're learning this stuff, I mean, you're really learning how to disarm someone, how to snap their neck, snap their arm, you know, so you're getting this stuff from a primary source.
You've learned to kill more ways than most people will ever know about.
Yeah.
The shots that we've used stunt doubles in and the shots that we've used real actors in should be undiscernible.
And for the most part in this, the actors have been doing a lot of their own gags.
These guys are doing just as good as the stunt guys. They're doing it just as good as the stunt guys.
Actually, in the first take, everybody thought he killed the stuntman. And I said, hey, bring in another stuntman, because, you know, it was very convincing.
No actual necks were broken in the making of this movie. We're getting wet today.
My name is Oliver Keller. I'm Joe Manganiello's stunt double now for almost 7 years. The signature stunts I had to do for this movie, probably the underwater sequence. Well, the location where we were supposed to do the underwater sequence, the water was too dirty. We couldn't see much more than 2.5 feet, which was a problem for the camera, obviously. Unless we had a lot of light inside the water and inside a pipe, they couldn't see me.
The spot that we had picked out to try to maintain a fairly dirty environment when we started the shoot was a lot worse than when I had scouted it.
And now it's muddier today than before?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So we picked up the pipes and the whole crew and moved about 10 minutes down the road into the ocean, and we did the whole sequence in beautiful Caribbean water.
I like doing stunts. Like I come from an athletic background, and I love doing that kind of stuff. But if there's a grenade going off and, you know, doors flying and wood pieces, then Oliver will get the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Parker, Mr. Kennedy's stunt double.
There was a scene where we had to drive in to save Kevin, who was being held captive. Basically, Joe went in.
God damn, I have to see you.
And I pull up in the getaway car.
That was a fun little stunt to do right there. And I wish I could do it every day.
The stunt guy did it in the big master because of the explosion, and we couldn't risk Ken doing it.
Chris did it several times, and they asked me, they said, well, would you like to try it? And I said, you betcha. Chris showed me one time, He showed me what to do. He got in there with me.
Action!
He pulls this thing in, and then he just throws this reverse 180, which is hard to do with an old diesel Mercedes. Just whoa! And the guys inside, I had a camera inside the car. They were going, "Jeez, my God!" But he was letter perfect.
We call him Mario Andretti after that.
Anytime I can, blow stuff up or drive like a maniac, I'll do it.